Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 472. The title of today's lesson is The Difference Between Roam and Wander. Now, this is kind of a difficult one because there is definitely crossover between these two. Okay, if somebody wants a screenshot, take it now. All right, let's get right to it. All right, here's the first meaning of roam. To go from place to place without a purpose or set direction. However, this is exactly like wander. So there is one definition or one meaning of roam that is almost exactly the same as wander. However, let's look at the second definition. And it's funny to see this in dictionaries because it's almost like a definition that actually contradicts the first definition. Here's another one. To travel or go around a wide area or large area without limits, especially searching for something. All right, well, if you're searching for something, then that means there's a purpose. But yet the first definition said that it could also mean to just go around without a purpose as well. So it could be both for roam. Okay, sometimes it could be used one way, sometimes it could be used another way. I know that could be very confusing, but sometimes this is just the way words are. All right, let's continue here. And then we have a third meaning of roam. Simply means to travel around, especially to explore. You're roaming because you want to see what's around. You want to see what is there. You want to experience something. So we use roam a lot in that way too. All right. So let's continue here. Now let's look at wander. Now, there's another thing about wander. We do have a meaning of wander that's just like roam, but wander has a lot of other meanings that roam doesn't have. So let's take a look here. All right, wander means to travel from place to place. Usually it's on foot, without direction or purpose. Now, this is the one where roam and wander, kind of cross over each other. Often out of boredom. All right, well, here's a slight difference. If it's more for boredom or one is lost or one is disorientated, wander is probably a little more often used in that way. Where roam, like I said before, roam is probably more like you're going around just looking at things or exploring. Okay, let's continue. All right, second one here. To be or go or move along from where one usually is or people expect you to be. So in this saying, we usually said that you wander away from a certain area. Somebody expected you to be here, but you just wandered away. All right, number 3 here. To start talking about something that is not connected to the main subject one was talking about for. So you could wander off a subject, you could wander off a topic. Here, we won't use roam in this sort of sense. All right, number 4. If your mind wanders, you stop focusing on what you were supposed to be doing or start thinking about other things. All right, so again, we don't usually say your mind is roaming. We usually say, but we do say that your mind could wander. Number 5 here. If your eyes wander, you stop looking. Yeah, you stop looking at one thing and start looking at another thing that is attracting your attention. Okay. Now this could be because it's, a beautiful woman, but it could just be something else. Maybe it's a kid. His eyes could wander to a video game or something like that. So he's supposed to be looking at this thing, but then his eyes wander somewhere else. Okay, let's continue here. All right, number 6. If a river or path wanders, it curves in a particular direction. So again, all of these additional meanings of wander, roam can't be used for. We don't say that rivers roam. We say rivers wander or paths wander. Okay, good. And yes. All right, and I guess that's about it for those. All right, and let me just give you examples that will cover all of these. Let's look at the first one. We were just roaming around the park because we had nothing else to do. Well, this is the one like wander. So you could almost use wander in this sense too. This is like the first one without a purpose or a set direction. Just wandering out, nothing else to do. So just go in whatever direction you feel like going in. All right, number 2. That animal roamed around searching for a watering hole. Now, he may not have a set direction, but he does have a purpose. He's looking for a watering hole. So we say roam. So we do use roam a lot with animals. All right, number 3 here. The group B-52 had a song called Rome. Here is the main chorus. They said, roam if you want to, roam around the world. Yeah, it kind of meant like be a traveler. Kind of had that idea. So that would also have the idea of explore in it. So if we have explore in it, we're probably a little more likely to use roam rather than wander. Where wander, you might be a little more likely to use if you're kind of lost or you don't know where you're going. All right, let's continue. That backpacker roamed around Europe for 2 months. Yeah, wander wouldn't sound a little weird. It sounded like he was lost. But roam sounds like, again, this one sounds like he's exploring. All right, number 5. I started wandering around the neighborhood and couldn't find my way home. Yes, so in this case, you're kind of lost. You started wandering around and suddenly, where am I? I'm lost. So this one you're a little more likely to use wander with. Okay, let's look at number 6 here. Just stay here. I'll be back in a minute. If you wander away, I won't know where you are. Yeah, basically. So yeah, we're much more likely to say wander here than roam if you wander away. So we say that you wander away. So you're going away from where somebody expects you to be. We're more likely to use wander with that. Okay, number 7. We wandered off the main topic and started talking about something else. Yeah, if it's a topic or subject, use wander. We won't use roam. We don't roam off a subject. All right, number 8 here. The class was so boring, my mind started to wander. Yeah, so if your mind starts wandering or you start daydreaming, start thinking about something else, we'll use wander. We don't say that your mind roams. That also sounds weird. All right, number 9 here. After several years of marriage, his eyes started to wander, and he cheated on his wife. Yeah, maybe he's starting to look at some other pretty girls. We do actually use the term a wandering eye, like, because he started to have a wandering eye, started to look for other women, something like that. But again, it doesn't have to be that, just like I said before, it could be somebody, maybe their eyes wandered to a TV set or a man to a football game that's on, he's supposed to be paying attention here, but his eyes wander somewhere else. You could use it that way too. All right, and number 10 here. That narrow path wandered around the bend. Yeah, again, we don't say paths or rivers roam. They wander. Okay, anyway, I hope this helps. I hope you have a little bit of a better feel of when you're more likely to use roam and wander. And here there's definitely some crossover, like with the first meanings. There are some where roam and wander could have the same meaning, but there's a lot of other meanings where wander would be used where roam won't be, and there's a little bit where roam is that wander won't be used. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.